Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you are new on this channel, you are very much welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. I am waking up in the village and I'm enjoying it. I came here this week because I just wanted to have a change of place. Just to have peace of mind, I've moved my office to the village from the city, and I had some work that I needed to do in the village. So this was really appropriate because I really enjoyed this. I think I'm going to do this often, guys. My aim this week was to plan and execute all the projects that I had had in place for 2022, and I really needed a space where I can be able to do this with a clear mind and be motivated by so many things. I managed to host a luncheon for like minded professionals in my home in the middle of the week this week, and I was so proud of myself because we talked everything rural development in South Africa. We also talked about developments that I would like to see happening in my village. This was very encouraging and inspiring, and I thank everybody who was there with us because really, as tiring as it was to cook for a lot of people in the middle of the week while I had so much work to do, but it was very fruitful. I really enjoyed it, and we really had a very good time. I definitely was in a mission of doing so many things that I can't be able to do around here. So, anyway, I also attended a beautiful meeting with the chief and the tribal council. It was very fruitful. It happened in one of the community halls in my village, and I have never been able to attend any because I am in the city most of the time. So this was very good because it happens every Wednesday, and we were able to just like really go and attend the meetings and really share most of the ideas that we have about the developments that we would like to see in our village. Really, it is very important to have everybody else understanding what it means when we're talking about rural development in South Africa. So that's why we have to hold these meetings and talk and make sure that everybody understands. So to those who are new on this channel we talk everything rural development in South Africa. I travel around 9 provinces in South Africa, showcasing the beauty that is the rural areas of South Africa, the developments that are happening in each and every rural area in South Africa, including infrastructure development and the growing economy in the rural areas, and the employment that is being created by people in the rural areas. Talking about employment and being created in the rural areas, guys, if you are new on this channel, you are just going to be inspired and motivated because we provide information that will inspire you to really move to the rural areas of South Africa and seize the opportunities that are happening around there. On this video, I'm going to show you what people are doing around in the agricultural sector, big businesses that people are doing, especially black people who are owning big, large-scale farms around in the rural areas. Our tribal land is our pride and joy in the rural areas in South Africa. So when we're talking about land issues and we're talking about land and utilization of land, we are also looking at so many different angles that people are really seizing opportunities on how they can utilize the land. Most people are using it for residential purposes because people have been really been out in the cities and they are coming back to the rural areas to build beautiful houses. Some are utilizing it for tourism purposes and some are utilizing it for agricultural purposes. So I'm going to be taking you to a village where I have been able to be lucky to experience a large scale farm owned by a black person, a black family. And I'm so excited to go there because I have so much that I'm going to show you. So between doing my work and hosting people in my house and also traveling and attending meetings, I was able to travel for you guys to Danhauser, which is a rural area that is not too far from my village, because this village is very interesting. I pass around here all the time, but I've never gotten a chance to be able to explore it further. So this time I gave myself time to just really go and find out exactly what is happening Between Tannhauser and Dundee, there are villages that have grown and developed just right in front of my eyes. I pass around here all the time when I go to my village, and I've seen people building beautiful houses. Tannhauser is rich on coal mines and also on agriculture, and people around here they work on those sectors. What you see right now around those villages, it's very interesting because people have moved straight from the cities to come and occupy their tribal land, their ancestral land, and they are really building beautiful homes also around here. But I also noticed that there is a growing number of black farmers that are growing in around here, and I wanted to go and explore some of them and see what is happening. So I'm heading there, and I'm going to take you guys with me because this is very interesting. I really have not been able to showcase a black owned farm, and it's so amazing to see that happening around in South Africa. As I'm driving, I noticed that goods train pass around here so often. So that means it's very easy for people to be able to trade nationally and transport goods, when they are trading. So it's economically active. Danhauser is economically active. It is very interesting. So I'm spotting the farm where I'm going. It is black owned. That house that I've just shown you right now, I'm heading towards that house because I have been passing around here and wondering exactly who owns that big farm. And now I'm taking you guys. I am unannounced and I'm just going there on my own without having been invited. So we are basically invading somebody else's house and farm, and you guys are just going to be exploring with me. We are actually lucky because before I reached the exact farm that I wanted to go and explore, I saw another one, and this is also black-owned farm by the family, Simelane family. And I was so excited because I just wanted to see what are they farming, and I realized that they have like a large number of livestock that they are breeding. And this is very interesting because I have never ever seen a big farm like this owned by black people. Guys, people are doing big things around the agricultural sector. I mean, like they have seized the opportunity. I am looking at all of this. I mean, this is a very huge property, and they have a lot and lot of animals that they are breeding, especially cows. It's not only cows and sheep, I mean, of all types. I mean, this is really huge. I keep on driving and driving, and I keep on seeing livestock and livestock and livestock, large numbers. What a huge property. People are really doing good and big things. Congratulations to these people, Simelane family, for having such a very big establishment, especially under the agricultural sector. Farming is really one of the things that we should be doing right now. So I'm heading to the place that I really wanted to see because I've always seen that big double story over there. Wow, I always see it when I'm driving on the freeway. So when I was told that it is a farm that is owned by black people, I'm also heading there because I just want to see what are they doing also. Right now I've just been blown away by the farm that you've just seen. So I'm entering this farm, and it is the farm that is owned by the Mbele family, and also it is very huge, very huge. I am unannounced, as I told you. I'm very very scared as I'm driving in because nobody is expecting me. I feel like I'm invading somebody else's property, so I'm going to try by all means to hide the camera, but at the same time I'm going to tell them what I'm here for, and if I'm lucky I'll be able to see who the owners are. So look how huge this is, and the house is right there at the back. I'm trying to zoom, but the house is very 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 far, and I've noticed a lot of luxury cars around here. I was met by one of the workers, and they told me about the farm, and I was so impressed. They told me that the owner is not around, so I made sure that I'm going to come back and interview the owner because I really like to interview these people and find out how they did what they did and how are they coping with everything that they're doing business wise, because this is very large. It's on a large scale and it's very impressive. I left motivated. I went home and I was like really thinking farming. The word farming was just right in my head because I was so motivated, and I hope you are also motivated, because this is really impressive. I look at my own small number of cattle and some sitting at home, and I was like, you know what, this needs to grow, and it's going to grow. It's a promise. Anyway, I'm back at home, and I am really happy that you guys joined me on this adventure. And thank you for tuning in. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Until the next video, I'll see you then. And thank you guys again for more than 20,000 subscribers. We are growing on this channel. We keep on growing. Please again share this video and motivate other people. Let's move to the rural areas, occupy the rural areas, and develop them, and also make sure that we sustain them and maintain them. We are on the road to 30,000. Please guys, help me by watching all ads so that I can be able to travel. It's becoming very expensive to travel around South Africa. Petrol is really expensive these days, and to maintain the car is very expensive. As you know that I drive a very heavy car, but I have to, because I go to these rural areas. I climb mountains with this car, and it helps us to be able to explore the rural areas easy. Thank you guys again. Until next time.